Hey YouTubers, I just wanted to show you a quick video on I just replaced a starter on a 2007 Duramax diesel Chevrolet. It's a 2500 Duramax. Here's 2500 Duramax. I just replaced the starter. I just wanted to go over before I got everything done. First of all, it helps if you have a lift, but you need to take this tire off, the front tire, and I have to take the guard, the shield off. And I have to take it completely out of the way. And the starter lives right here, okay? And it helps. What you're gonna have to do is on the diesels. It's a four-wheel drive Duramax diesel. It's a 2007. They have not very many videos on it. You gotta take this clamp off, take it loose, take it completely off. Then you're gonna have to pull the pipe down, and it's easier if you get somebody to help you. You're gonna have to push the pipe towards the transmission as much as you can to maneuver that to get it out of that hole. And that's the only way you're gonna get it in, out and in. Same thing when you put it back in. The deal is I don't know if I can get this good enough because it's hard to see down in there. When you get lined up, there's a bolt right here in the top, and there's a bolt in the bottom. Can you see that? There's where the two bolts are. The way you do it is let it down like I got it, about height or whatever. Don't worry about taking the wires loose, because you're going to have to drop it before you take the wires loose. You're going to have to get an extension, take the top nut out, take the top bolt out. You can take it out all the way if you want. Then what you got to do is, if you can't, just get underneath it. You're going to have a long extension. Basically that long or longer. This one's a 1/2 inch. I don't have the 3/8 right here. But you're going to have a long extension. Hang on, guys. There's a plate underneath. It's laying over there on the ground. You're going to have to take that off. And right underneath here, I don't know if you can see, you're going to have to maneuver it. And there's only like one place that you can get it. But you're going to have a long extension, basically come all the way out to the very front with the extension, and try to get it off with a ratchet. Like I said, there's one point there, but I don't know if you can do it, like I said, without lifting it up. But basically, and then you there's a little screw right here. There's a little one right underneath here, and then this one right here got to tighten up, which I haven't done yet. There's another one on the other side. Don't worry about it, because it's just the wire that runs down from the solenoid to the starter, tops the starter right here. So that one don't need to come off. But anyway, that's it, guys. Just tighten it up, like I said. Then you just retighten all this clamp up. Make sure everything's bolted up. Hit it with a hammer. Make sure it's bolted up. Put the screw back in. Put those two screws in. Make sure those wires are in before you screw that up, because you can't get to those wires to tighten the nuts up to the solenoid until if you do it before. If you do it after you put the bolts in the starter and bolt the starter up, it's a real pain in the ass. So basically, I already tried that first. I was going to unscrew those, take the terminals off. Oh, like everybody knows, unhook the battery first, because you don't want to short things out. But unhook the battery. And as you see, there is hardly any space. I mean, you can see, look, my hand. I mean, there's just no room at all. Just barely able to fit my hand in there. And there's less room underneath. So it's going to be a chore. So and these bolts are tight. I mean, when you first do them, they are very tight. So I just want to let y'all know, and hopefully this helps you if you have to replace the starter on a Duramax diesel. Like I said, the trick is to take this loose and pull the pipe towards the transmission, not towards the frame, towards the transmission. Put a bar in there, 2x4. The guy that was helping me used a 2x4 to bow it over, but make sure you don't bend the pipe, because you're going to have a hell of a time, you know, straightening it up. But just put a 2x in there against the frame and just bow it out, you know, just where you can drop it, because you're going to drop it right down in there. You're going to drop it right down in there. So and it goes out the same way, like that. It facing the same way. I had it turned around. I turned it over. I did everything to get it out without taking that pipe loose. But I told the customer, you're just going to have to take the pipe. I'm going to have to take the pipe loose. That's all there is to it. So I took the pipe loose and bowed it over. So that's it. And hope this helps you. And thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe. Thanks for all the subscribers that I already have. And I'm hoping that this, leave a comment if you got any better suggestions or ideas. So hopefully this will help you. Thanks.